A new season, new arrivals, new stories, new expectations. It's time to create new moments.
That's right, another Premier League season began, and Manchester City, being the champions, strengthened their squad by signing Rodri from Atletico Madrid for an undisclosed fee, and Joe Cancelo for a swap deal with fullback Danilo, as they try and deal with the loss of captain and legend Vincent Kompany. Over on the red half of Manchester though, Manchester United spent £130 million on Daniel James from Swansea, Aaron Wan-Bissaka from Crystal Palace for £50 million, and Harry Maguire for a world record for a defender, £80 million from Leicester. However, they failed to get a replacement for Romelu Lukaku, who joined Inter Milan for £75 million. However, one team who didn't make much business was Liverpool, who were the favourites to take their first Premier League title. After winning the Champions League, Jurgen Klopp decided to not go and make big money signings, but invest in more youth, signing Harvey Elliott and other youth players. On to North London now at the Emirates, and Arsenal broke their transfer record to sign Nicolas Pepe from Lille in a £72 million transfer fee, while also adding experience to their ranks, David Luiz joining them from Chelsea for £8 million, as Arsenal look to get in the Champions League for the first time since 2016. On the other side of North London, Tottenham, in their brilliant new stadium, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, broke their transfer record to sign Tanguy Ndombele from Lyon, a £55 million signing, while also signing Ryan Sessegnon from Fulham and Giovanni Lo Celso from Real Betis. On to Chelsea now, and while they couldn't make any new signings after a transfer ban, they had a new manager, with Frank Lampard taking over the helm as Maurizio Sarri left. However, they managed to secure the signing of Mateo Kovacic, as Chelsea had an option to buy from last season when he was on loan. Newcastle also had a new person at the helm, and Steve Bruce, and he signed Joelinton for a club record fee from Hoffenheim. The day after surviving the drop, Brighton sacked Chris Hughton and replaced him with Graham Potter. Replacing Cardiff, Fulham and Huddersfield in the Premier League were Norwich for the first time since 2016, Sheffield United for the first time since 2005 and Aston Villa for the first time since 2016, and they spent £120 million on signings, including Ezri Konsa and Douglas Luiz. The Premier League also announced the signing of VAR, Video Assistant Referee. It's been used in the Champions League and the World Cup. So the stage was set. Every team have made their signings due to the deadline day change to 8th of August, and now they could just focus on the league in a breathtaking, unpredictable, yet another Premier League season. So, cameras are at the ready as we find out new stories, moments and dreams unfold in the Premier League season. The Premier League started like it has done in the past 2 seasons, in a Friday night, where Liverpool, favourites to take the Premier League title for the first time, against newly promoted Daniel Farke's Norwich. Liverpool attacked Norwich from the start and got their reward when Grant Hanley scored an own goal for the first goal of the Premier League season. And it wasn't long till Liverpool made it 2. Mohamed Salah this time, doubling Liverpool's lead. Virgil van Dijk and Divock Origi then doubled the scoring to make it 4-0. before Timo Pukki grabbed one back for Norwich in a 4-1 victory for the Reds. Aston Villa found it hard as well. Despite taking the lead, it was through 9 minutes for John McGinn opener. Spurs spurged a late comeback with new boy Tango Ndombele scoring and a double from Harry Kane, his first in August. Brighton's Graham Potter got off to a perfect start as manager of Brighton, winning 3-0 against Watford. Abdoulaye Doucouré broke the deadlock, while further goals from Florin Andone and new signing Neal Maupay completed a 3-0 rout. Watford, after the great 11th place last season, looked worrying. Were high for Frank Lampard's first game as Chelsea manager. However, it was a big one. They get Manchester United v Chelsea. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, less so for Frank Lampard, who needed to rethink and change his team. VAR came to the Premier League for the first time with Manchester City. Gabriel Jesus' goal getting ruled out by VAR. Came unpopular with the fans after just a little margin prevented a goal. Luckily Manchester City won 5-0, but next came Tottenham, the team that knocked them out of the Champions League via VAR controversy.
Oh, great ball by De Bruyne. Lamella, oh yes! Aguero in the middle. Spurs, which is flicked in.
With the scores level at 2-2, enter VAR.
Martinelli, Laporte got something onto it. Jesus!
Suspicious handball in the build-up meant the score remained at 2-2. Liverpool made it 2-2 with a 2-1 win over Southampton with the Sadio Mane scoring.
And it's the first time he scored against Southampton in 6 appearances.
Topic of brilliant goals, Timo Pukki hit a thunderous strike as Norwich got their first win of the season. That was the first of 3 goals for Pukki. But United also got their first win against Crystal Palace. Wolves and Manchester United faced off on a Monday night. Anthony Martial's goal had given Manchester United a lead. Wolves needed something. Cue Ruben Neves. After that draw with Wolves, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Manchester United faced Crystal Palace at home. Crystal Palace under Roy Hodgson have not won at Old Trafford since 1989.
It's on for Ayew. Big chance for Palace, which is taken. Crystal Palace opened their Premier League account for the season and no one saw that coming. Brilliant.
However, Daniel James equalised 1 minute from time to level the scores. However, there would be one final twist to the game. The last gasp winner from Patrick Van Aanholt meant that Crystal Palace finally won at Old Trafford and put the pressure on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Finish.
Aston Villa got their first win of the season on a Friday night against Everton. Wesley and Anwar El Ghazi getting the goals as Dean Smith's side got their first 3 points. And at the third attempt, Frank Lampard got his first win as Chelsea manager in a 3-2 thriller with Norwich, Tammy Abraham scoring twice. That Mo Salah goal gave Liverpool 3-1 win over Arsenal. Spurs suffered a shock home defeat to Newcastle with Joe Linton getting his first goal for Newcastle. Steve Bruce gets his first win as Newcastle manager. Chelsea look to have their second win under Frank Lampard and 2 in a row now, as Tammy Abraham scoring twice as Chelsea had a 2-goal half-time lead.
A second for Tammy Abraham.
However, Callum Robinson gave Sheffield United some hope after scoring just 1 minute after half-time, and then the comeback was complete. Leeds Mousset scoring as the points were shared at Stamford Bridge. Man City replied to that VAR controversy to win 4-0 at Brighton, including the Sergio Aguero screamer.
He is certainly one of the most gifted strikers ever to wear blue.
Wait in the middle. Here comes the ball now, deflection and in! Trent Alexander-Arnold's put his hands to the sky, and Liverpool get themselves in luck with a big stroke of luck.
That freak goal from Trent Alexander-Arnold put Liverpool on course to make it 4 wins out of 4 for Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino, sealing the win. Everton and Wolves, both managed by Marco Silva and Nuno Espirito Santo, both had big aspirations about reaching Europe. Those two met at wasn't good enough for a Super Sunday. Next came the North London derby. Unai Emery's Arsenal had made 2 wins out of 2 before losing to Liverpool, but Tottenham was, after that defeat to Newcastle, were looking to get back to winning ways against their arch rivals. It was Arsenal versus Tottenham.
Lamella on his right foot, save, would you believe it? And the Tottenham scored! Into Lacazette, still needs a touch, gets a touch, goal! Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang with 20 minutes remaining of this pulsating...
August concludes with Liverpool and Man City favourites for the title lead, Leicester and Crystal Palace in a brilliant 3rd and 4th. Arsenal, Everton, West Ham and Manchester United make up the next 4 places. Spurs and Chelsea in mid-table, with Sheffield United in a very respectable 10th. Newcastle, Bournemouth, Brighton and Wolves make up the teams just outside the relegation zone, with Wolves in a disappointing position. So, along with one other team, Wolves have not won a game this season. Aston Villa and Norwich finding heart starts to life in the Premier League, while Watford have also not won a game this season. Manager of the month was Jurgen Klopp, as Liverpool had 4 wins out of 4 and the only team with an 100% record. Player of the month was Norwich Timo Pukki. Despite Norwich lying in 19th, Timo Pukki scored 5 goals in August.
Comes to the near side, Lundstrom's there, delivered back post, Soyuncu gets on it, it's going to come out to Barnes who drills it! What a special strike that is from the former Barnsley, Harvey Barnes! The ball cleared out just inside the box.
And so ends the first month of the season, August. It was a month full of signings and teams who hope to kickstart their season in a brilliant way. We'll see you next time for September.